And yesterday I was not on top of that too, Charles. I had got a headache because my back was hurting. I had to get on that floor and use that roller yesterday. Yes, and your heels, and I really know how to work it real good, and it was all in my neck. Do you got one of those massage guns, Charles?
Yeah, but the cord, it should be fucked up. I be going through them. I don't know how the hell I go through them so fast.
Well, the one that I have is like a gun, but you just charge it. You don't have to keep the cord charged in a massager. I got one like a gun, and it got like six of little attachments to it, Charles. It's almost like having a drill. It's shaped like that. Yeah. You say you be using them and you be breaking them, Charles.
Going through them like water.
Wow, cause you sure be over there massaging yourself. You a massage connoisseur, right? You are. You a massage connoisseur, and you a feet man. And you a feet man. You a feet man. I mean, you a man after my own heart. Huh? Oh. Oh, I didn't. Oh. Like a squirrel or a raccoon or something?
It must be fucking a rat. I don't know what raccoons out here. Listen, hold on. That shit is crazy.
So, anyways,
okay, let's just listen.
I have been conducting a scientific experiment, or what I
What
know.
the fuck is that?
No, call
It's like somebody digging or scratching upstairs from my room.
A proof of concept dealing with cosmic intelligence, as well as AI intelligence. I don't know at what point this video will be reviewed, but I've created a great number of patentable ideas concerning individuals with disabilities and the ability to be able to
and my dog is sitting down in the living room. I'm in the bathroom and I can hear all this shit in the ceiling.
And their ability to be able to adapt in a changing times, and potential opportunities to be able to help these individuals that may be having various issues dealing with health, where either they might be losing their eyesight or their ears, or the ability to set up technology that is appropriate for that is appropriate for their disability.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm here.
Go ahead.
Okay. Charles.
Yeah.
Oh gosh. I wouldn't trade my life in for anything, I guess. Today that's how I'm feeling. But I have to stay ahead of time today. I got some things to do. But yeah, yeah, Charles, it's just there's a lot. I'm telling you, the more it seemed like I talk to you, the more I learn about so many different things that are going on that the average person really don't have a clue about in terms of just the healthcare system and the challenges and how you have, and Charles, it probably has to do with too your network of people that you've had around you to show you certain things and your legal background, you know.
Yeah. But a lot of it with the medical, I kind of found out that, like, I kind of stumbled. Because once when you identify the problem, you start having solutions. Like you just start asking questions. And sooner or later, somebody will tell you something. It'll be like, you know what? This is kind of a racket. And, they get you this way. And then you watch shows, they tell you, they give you some tips, and then you're like, At one time, when I first acclimated, so I used to go to USC, the hospital, when I first found out I had to go to Dallas, right? So I went and I found out USC don't do transfer. So I was like, well, I'm going to transfer to UCLA. So I took all my shit from USC to, UCLA. Then after I went to UCSD, but, right there, they was like, okay, we're going to put you on the kidney list, blah, blah, blah. But when I went to USC one night, I went because I was coughing, right? And I said, I don't know what's happening with this cough. And I told them, I went to UCLA, they picked me out. So they kind of felt like, well, shit, they couldn't figure it out. So we're going to discharge you, and you need to go back to UCLA and try to figure it out. I was like, what? You going to tell me some shit like that? And I was like, I got my shit, get out of it. And so that's why when you start figuring out different things, you start just asking questions. And then you be like, damn, what is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, this shit is crazy. It's like a little speech up in this motherfucking room. I read. A little motherfucker look at my fucking chin and scratch it. I don't know where to scratch it on. I'm like, shit. Motherfucker up there premium work. And I don't know where to scratch it on. I don't know if you're trying to come into the room, come into my house or something. But okay, in my hallway, there's a heater. And it's a central heater. And the ducts go up into the ceiling. And then right above the heater, it's open. I put drywall up there, but there's still openings, right? And so I got a curtain over the heater area. And what this guy did years ago, when I thought I had rats, he put up there and he put about 20 little fucking, little bricks with the rat poison. He put it up there, and then, to prevent, So here's the thing. This is my other little dog when it dies. So dogs got different little things. I was listening to the dog show, and they were like, certain dogs, they're for hunting, they're for different things. And so they come from different countries, and they do different things, right? So I had a Yorkshire, and they had the Yorkies in there, right? And they said Yorkies are good for like chasing and getting rats and shit. And then like my dog, when the rats were, I thought they were in the roof. She be hearing them running in the ceiling, and she be barking. Now my other dog, the big dog, she be barking. But I think what she's barking at, I think she's barking at the scratching I just heard. So, but see, the thing is, okay, my roof, all the entrances to my house, I had them all covered up, right? So no motherfucker can get in. And now, I don't know, like, my front door is like still the back door, and then sometimes I leave the door open, let my dog, get fresh air. But if she's standing by the door, so if anything come in, she gonna try to kill it anyway. So I'm like, how are they getting to this house? Because I got every entrance, it's like it's all covered up. The vents on the roof, everything's covered up, even though like under the roof, like the soffit right under the roof, that's all covered up with steel, and then stucco and whatever, so they can't get in. And then I had this company that came and did it, made sure, and I was like, what the hell? How did this shit happen? And the thing is, I don't know. I gotta put some more poison up there or something. But like up there, I have like my insulation, so they can't really get. I don't know how they get to the roof part, scratched on the roof. I mean, on my ceiling, because I got insulation, like big insulation in between, all the way around my house. Like when I was getting it remodeled back in the day, just put fiberglass, the big, layers, they cut it out, put it in each little section. So my whole roof is covered with insulation and the wall. So there's hardly no room. It's like, in the roof is 10 inches of insulation, and I'm like, but the beams up in the ceiling, so they walk among the beams. So they walk on the beams, and when they walk on the beams, you can hear like the wood going squeak. It's like walking on like hardwood flooring.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, I had the company when he did that. He cut holes in my ceiling to look up in there and try to see if there's any rats or something. But there wasn't no rats up there. And he was spraying stuff up there like repellent. And so I don't know, but I gotta go outside. That's why I got to finish throwing stuff away. Like I got some refrigerators I gotta get rid of, and like the side of my house is like catering and stuff, so I gotta get rid of that. My neighbors, she said, "Well, now we got two men here, so she was like, let's get some of that shit out of there, because my bag house is right to their front door, so they can see like everything in my backyard, right?" So they'd be like, "Yeah, let's go and help clean it out, no problem. They'll love to help you." So what I would do, probably at the first of the year, I'm gonna I'll just roll the refrigerators to the alley, and the Mexicans they'll pick it up. They take steel and they put it in their truck. They go through the alley every weekend. So I'll just put it out there on the weekend, and I'll take the refrigerator out to the alley, and then stuff I don't need anymore, I'll put out there. That's in the backyard. See, the house, they threw everything out of the house. So my wife keep calling me, "You ain't fucking up the house, are you?" I'm like, "No." But I brought a couple of bags up, and she put stuff in bags, and then she put them in my closet. I'm like, that's not wise. So now I gotta go to the bag to find out where she put all my shit. So I brought it out and I had to organize stuff and keep throwing away stuff, you know. But the thing is the porch is jacked up, you know. So rats and shit like that, it's like if you have stuff like that, you know, like places where they can hide and shit, they'll be there. That's why I try to keep that cat out there but my dog always try to bark at it. But the cat, he can hear 16 times stronger than a man. So they got good hearing and they can see at night. So when the rats go, they run over. They're like, boom. As soon as the rat comes, they sit there and look at him. And then they jump down and get him. So like, you know, it's like there's a circle of life. You know, the dogs go for the rats or another thing. My friend was just telling me today, because out here we got a coyote problem, right? So there's a lot of like mountains and shit, like big hills, like in the rich areas. That's why there's all these fires, because the brush is growing and then like down the canyon, but then the property is on top of like a mountain, you know, like a little hill where you can look over the city. But the fires always start in these rich areas. That's why you keep seeing these fires. It's like, you know, there's forests and stuff out here, but then there's homes built out in the forest areas. So, and they'd be close proximity, but when the fire starts, it goes toward the houses. And they got to evacuate. And it's usually around rich people. So somebody must be starting fires. They say, oh, we got a fire problem. Because like right now, like it rained, and then the sun would dry it up, and then all the stuff is back. You know, like you got dry brushes. Now it takes is a flame or lightning or some shit to hit it, and then it starts.
Wow.
So yeah, it's like it's bad. That's why I said California fire. That's why I was on the proposition on the ballot, you know. But it's for Lyft. Lyft is trying to get the state that pay. Cause Biden is about to, and our governor is making everybody get fucking electric vehicles. And they told them we're about to rule out all these. They going. You gotta have electric vehicles.
Lifestyle marketing app.
So
you
know, I'm about to hype me an electrical
vehicle. Something that I believe
you know, when they call it in, it's like,
that
we can create all the other cars gotta go. And then they'll probably have law enforcement going to enforce the shit.
Transparency about who we are as we.
They don't want no more admissions.
As we market.
There's so many people out here, so the small is an
this
issue.
Morning, I keep affirmations and whatnot around.
So our air quality is really bad. Like it was really bad and when the heat was here.
I put a piece of art together.
Everything was bad. Heat.
And I began to see the law of attraction, no matter where I was always lighting up, right?
Fires going. See the fires cause,
now,
you know, bad air quality.
Planted now.
On top of the small.
My affirmation says to be trusted, to be needed,
so to be
discovered from my personal truth, to achieve inner peace, and to find my authentic voice.
You know, one of the cities that got good air out here is Seattle.
Planted where you
Washington.
Are. That's the game.
There's a lot of trees up there. It rains a lot. It may rain 27 days out the month.
I can't wait for this to catch on.
It rains. And there's a place up there called Puget Sound. So it's like where the ocean meets and water coming into the thing. So it's like it's always raining there, and it's always the water's like the waves are coming in strong.
Technology aspect of it.
I was going to Seattle because I was thinking, you know, fresh air, and you know, you get fresh air for the trees and shit. I was like, Lord, that's some good oxygen up there. Because this shit's bad down here. Matter of fact, I'm in one area of Long Beach where the air quality is one of the poorest places in the city. Where I live between two freeway intersections. Well, freeway intersection, right? One goes north and south, and one goes east and west. And I'm right where they meet. So there's always traffic, and I'm about a half a mile away